It's Thursday, so it's time for yet another edition of Sir Owen's Sip and Snack. So, just like we've done the previous 2 weeks, I'm going to take different food items, and we're going to have me taste them, and I will tell you if they're worth your dollar or not. And same with drink items. Now, obviously, this is coming from somebody who you guys all know is an extremely picky eater, so I'm obviously not going to be taking on a lot of things that other reviewers might, but I promise you this will be worth your while. So we're going to start out with Darkside Skittles. These right here. These are Darkside Skittles. I picked these up at the Dollar Tree, actually, which is just a local dollar store in this area. And now, granted, this is... I believe Dollar Tree is actually a franchise, and you may or may not have one in your area. Just kind of depends on where you're watching this video from. This, thankfully, is good until... I read this wrong. I'm not going to lie to you. You see, it says it's best by August 18th, 2015. So, plenty of time. Now, what makes these Skittles dark side? Do you eat them and all of a sudden Darth Vader comes to your house and says, "Come to me now"? No, it's not that. Darkside Skittles are basically the other side of the rainbow, apparently. They are different flavors. They're 5 different flavors, very unique, since Skittles has actually started doing a lot of unique flavors. This is one of their unique flavors. This actually was something that started a year ago. 2013 is when Darkside Skittles came out. This is the first time I've ever seen these before. Now, they may or may not be in your local candy shop, or they may or may not be in your local stores, but I found them at the Dollar Tree, so that's how it works. Now, there's 5 different flavors, very unique. See these right here? So there's me looking upwards again. I'm sure you guys love that. We have forbidden fruit, we have pomegranate, we have blood orange, dark berry, and midnight lime. I'm a little bit interested in these. I wanted to have them, but obviously I saved them. I got them last week when we got all the energy drinks for last week's episode. So this is me unboxing these, and this is what they look like. Just normal Skittles, just obviously different flavors. So let's open these bad boys up, and I will put them into the container. I remember one time, Sri Lanka, formerly Ceylon. It was about 2 in the morning, and we had to find enough brown M&Ms to fill a brandy glass, or Ozzy wouldn't go on stage that night. So, Jeff Beck pops his head round the corner and mentions a little sweet shop on the edge of town. Sorry. Every time I see anything like this, it always reminds me of the story from Wayne's World 2. That ends basically with, but the shopkeeper and his son were a different story altogether. I had to beat them to death with their own shoes. And it freaked out Wayne and Garth, and it was totally awesome. So, these are Darkside Skittles. Look like a normal Skittles here. I'm giving you candy. See, I'm offering you candy. Don't you wish this was something you could just grab and be like, ha, it's mine now. No, this is mine. But it could be yours, if the price is right. So, I'm going to pull out all the different flavors. Now, we have the dark berry, which is like a violet, purplish color. I'll put that there. Then, I believe this would be... Yeah, I'm looking. This is the blood orange. And this red is the one I'm actually interested in. This is the pomegranate. It's like a magenta color, basically. Why do you call it magenta? The blue is forbidden fruit. I'm not exactly sure why blue is forbidden, but apparently it is. And the one that I'm least excited about is green, which is midnight lime. So we're going to try all these, and I'm going to tell you if they're worth it or not. We're going to start with... might as well start with the one I'm least anticipating. This is midnight lime, okay? I'll show you that right there. See that? And let's see what it tastes like. Oh. Okay. Let me have one more here. Maybe 2 more so I can get the actual taste of these things. Okay, first off, I can't tell you what the difference is between this and a lime. If I had a regular pack of Skittles right now, I could, but this tastes like a regular lime. Kind of a letdown. Very disappointing. We're going to go to Blood Orange next, actually. I'll grab another one of these. Blood Orange come out, at least the consistency there. That's a Blood Orange. And let's see what they taste like, shall we? It's orange, obviously. And everyone knows I love orange flavored things. But this is, like, the consistency is not, like, the greatest. A little bit more, see if I can get an idea here. Okay. It's basically really bitter. Like, I'm not a fan. I think that most of these are going to strike out with me. That's not a good sign. Let's go with Dark Berry next. Might as well. And get this Blood Orange taste out of my mouth. This is Dark Berry. Okay. Get the orange taste out of my mouth. Gotta cleanse the palate a little bit. Bear with me. Dark Berry. See what it tastes like. The cherry taste immediately hits. Got like a raspberry type going for it. Let's try a couple more. These are put over as Skittles with a bold fruit taste, but a slight bold fruit taste. It's extremely slight. I'm not gonna lie about that. I have two more soon. Cherry and berry mixed together is basically what it is. At least that's what the taste of it. Forbidden fruit. Don't know why it's blue, but it is. Let me get this rest of the dark berry out of my mouth here. Hold on. Let's try this. This is, like I said, forbidden fruit. Can't quite place the taste. Grab two more here. Tastes very tropical. These actually aren't bad compared to the other ones. I actually like these ones. I'll try two more. Okay. Tropical. Best way to describe it is tastes tropical. The one I'm actually excited about is pomegranate, because I've become a big fan of pomegranate, but I can't eat it by itself, because that's a fail. I have to have it with something. Disney has this light pomegranate lemonade that I drink when I'm in Orlando. Obviously it's not a Disney product, but Minute Maid Light Lemonade basically has a pomegranate lemonade, and it's really good. Crystal Light is a version too. Maybe I'll do a Crystal Light video one of these days, who knows. This is pomegranate. Let's see what it tastes like. I'll show you that. That's pomegranate. Oh. Pomegranate in the Darkside Skittles form, to me, tastes like bad, like, cough syrup. Oh. No. Just no. Which is a shame because I like pomegranate. So for the Darkside Skittles, I would say that Midnight Lime just seems like lime, just basic lime. Blood Orange has got the orange taste to it, but it's kind of bitter. Dark Berry's fine. It's, like I said, it's just your normal berry is basically what it is. The Forbidden Fruit, I actually like the taste of it. It tastes very tropical. Pomegranate tastes like cough syrup, so yeah. Darkside Skittles, overall, not a success. If you're a Skittles fan, and you want to try all the various types of Skittles, then you probably already have had these anyway. There's a lot of Skittles I'm reading about that I really would like to try that I don't have access to. Like, apparently they have, like, Skittles dessert mix and Skittles, like soda flavors. They have chocolate Skittles. They have all sorts of things. Carnival sounds awesome. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff that I'd like to try with Skittles, but Darkside, not my friend. All right. So, in 1939, Melita Jensen and Mildred Day of the Kellogg Company were inventing these wonderful creations called Rice Krispie Treats. Now, this was created as a fundraiser for the Campfire Girls. And you've made these before. Obviously, everyone's made Rice Krispie Treats before, honestly. You have. Like I said, something from your childhood. I'm sure you had these growing up, but you never had them like this before. Now Rice Krispies has flavors. They have this variety pack, which you, I'm pretty sure, can purchase at almost any store. I'm pretty sure this is a... Can't really tell where it's from. I would say a Walmart if I had to guess. Maybe Sam's Club, since unfortunately we don't have a Costco in this area, which is a shame because Costco is awesome. And Sam's Club is just wanting to be Costco. Let me open this box up. And there are 3 different flavors inside here, which is awesome because I get to eat them all, and it's going to be great. Let's open this box up, shall we? All right. Cool. Now this is the inside here. We have, there's blasted s'mores. That sounds good. And double chocolatey chunk. Yes, this makes Owen very happy. I love doing videos like this because then I get an excuse to eat this stuff on camera. And then the last one is rainbow. So yeah. 3 different flavors of the Rice Krispies variety pack. Let's see what we got here. Let's start with... Obviously, since I've had a lot of the rainbow with the Skittles, we're going to start with the rainbow. So let's try the rainbow, shall we? Open these up, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like. I'm trying to open them very gingerly. That failed. Okay. This is a regular Rice Krispie treat, obviously. Everybody, you've made these. This is the rainbow. Now, to me, it looks like little, like M&M knockoffs, not quite M&Ms, basically like chocolate candies is basically what those are. See, you can see them very well right there. Don't they look great? Let's try this, see what it tastes like. Obviously, we'll start with the normal version. Rice Krispie treat, everyone's had these before. So good. Was not a big fan of Rice Krispies growing up. I can't eat it by itself, obviously. I eat a lot of cereal without milk, but Rice Krispies is one of the only cereals I actually will eat with milk, because I have to put a buttload of sugar on it, because that's just how I roll. So let's try this with some good candy here. Let's see what we got here. Okay. I taste more of the Rice Krispie treat than the candy itself. That's not a good sign. Try a little bit more. A little bit. It's fine. It's just I can't taste any of the rainbow. I'm not tasting the rainbow like I did with the Darkside Skittles. Yeah. Honestly, can't even taste the candy. That's not a good sign. That's basically just a Rice Krispie treat that has chocolate pieces, or should I say, candy-coated chocolate pieces. I can't even taste those. Next one is the one that I'm not really exactly excited about, and that's the s'mores one. I know a lot of people like s'mores. I've never been a major fan. I guess I have to be in the right mood for it. In order for a s'mores to work, you have to have the right consistency of a graham cracker, a chocolate bar, and a marshmallow, and you have to be able to meld it together and make it work. I'm not sure how it's going to work in a Rice Krispie treat. We're about to find out. It's called Blasted, so let's see what we got here. Again, the basic Rice Krispie treat, and then on the front we have a little bit better here. See little pieces of chocolate, has some graham cracker crumbs, and right in there you had some marshmallows. So yeah, this actually looks right. This looks like a s'more. Let's see what it tastes like. Okay, immediately it tastes like a s'more. So, unlike with the rainbow, oh, the graham cracker just hitting the back of the throat. It's awesome. And I'm not a s'mores fan at all, but this is really good. Let's keep finish. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot because you've got the graham cracker is very prevalent. And then the pieces of chocolate actually work really well, and they tie in very, very successfully. The marshmallow is very, like, minor, but you can get, like, a tinge of it in your mouth when you're consuming it. I like this a lot. This is awesome. So yeah, you want to go back to your childhood, relive your campfire days, going camping with your family, going camping with your scout troop, depending on how it worked, when you were able to roast marshmallows, and then you would make homemade s'mores. This is phenomenal. So yeah, I would totally recommend Blasted S'mores. It's really good. Like a little graham cracker on the bottom. Perfect amount of ingredients to make it work perfectly. So yeah, I totally recommend the Rice Krispie Treats Blasted S'mores. Super. Can't really mess this one up. This one is the double chocolatey chunk. So again, like I've done with all the other ones, I'm going to show you guys the consistency of a regular Rice Krispie treat. And then we're going to see, oh man, maybe I'm not. I'm not, because this thing is covered in chocolate. Okay, now, what this looks like right now, like this, look at this big layer of chocolate, like the bark of chocolate on the bottom. This reminds me, honestly, I'm sure it's not going to taste like it, maybe a little bit. This reminds me of the Cocoa Pebbles, like cereal bars. That's what it looks like. And it's pretty much the same consistency. Look at that, doesn't it look awesome? Let's see what it tastes like. It's very chocolatey. Almost no, like, inkling of any sort of Rice Krispie treat to this. This actually tastes just like a chocolate bar. Look at them 5. Alright. Feel the pieces of chocolate right there? It's unbelievable. It's not bad. You gotta be a huge chocolate fan to like it, though. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Super chocolatey, though. Like, this right here, this statement, double chocolatey chunk, is a work. Why? Because there's at least 4 or 5 different kinds of chocolate on this thing. Okay. Well. If you like chocolate, I would suggest the double chocolatey chunk. If you like s'mores, you can't go wrong with the blasted s'mores. It's really, really good. Really good. These things are awesome, but I'm not even a s'mores fan. And the rainbow one, you could probably just like throw aside and like snack on, and if you're not really thinking, I wouldn't really recommend it. So, finally, we're going to end with a sip, and in 2007, Mountain Dew created something called Game Fuel. Obviously, I did Surge before, and now I'm doing, obviously, the main competitor to Surge, which would have been Mountain Dew. And now, eventually, will be Mountain Dew again, because Mountain Dew will take on Surge in the Cola Wars once more, when Surge finally makes its way back on the store shelves. And I'm pretty sure that's going to happen in 2015 at the absolute latest. So every year they have a Game Fuel. They promoted different video games. Obviously they did Halo and they did World of Warcraft. And now they're doing Call of Duty. And they have 2 different flavors this year. One is called Citrus Cherry. And I'm sorry I don't have it. I don't have it because they're out of it right now. So it'll be a review on Pop eventually. But right now I don't have it. I do have the one that I'm actually interested in. And that is this. This is Mountain Dew with lemonade flavor. This sounds awesome. I'm very excited. If you're like a Call of Duty, like Advanced Warfare fan, you can check this out. There's some guy from the game on it. I think it looks great. It looks like lemonade. Has no inkling of Mountain Dew whatsoever. We're about to find out, so we're going to pop this baby open and see what it tastes like. I love the carbonation sound. As I open the cup in front, let me smell. Definitely smells like a lemonade. Taster glass. Look at it. It looks like a carbonated lemonade. Exactly what it looks like. Does not have any like look or consistency of look of Mountain Dew at all. Let's try this. See what it tastes like. Well, it's literally lemonade mixed with Mountain Dew. Because you know that taste you have, like the acidic taste you have in the back of your throat when you have your first like sip of Mountain Dew? Immediately that's the first thing that hits you. And then right after that you get like punched right in the gut with this like lemon taste. So yeah, let me try a little bit more of those. Because it starts out, honestly, like you take a sip of this. It starts out, it's like, this tastes like lemonade. And then as like your taste buds progress, it actually is like, oh, this is Mountain Dew. It's a weird combination, but I think it actually works. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. So yeah, a lot of solid recommendations on Sip and Snack today, folks. Darkside Skittles, if you're a fan of Skittles, you'll probably like them. If you're a fan of, like, weird things, not really necessarily weird things. I mean, granted, you see what kind of things I eat. I mean, if you like blood orange, or if you like pomegranate, or if you like some sort of a berry or forbidden fruit, yeah, check them out. I mean, if you really want to. If you're like a candy completist, then you're more than welcome to check those out. I'm not a fan personally, but it doesn't mean you guys won't be. The Rice Krispie Treats Variety Pack, if you have a chance to get a hold of those, why not? Hey, if you're a parent, you can just give them to your kid for, like, their school lunches and stuff. It would be a perfect way. Like, just slip a Rice Krispie treat in their lunch sack or their lunchbox or whatever these kids are doing now these days, because I haven't been in school in many years. I wouldn't know. But I'll say right now, the rainbow was a huge letdown. I'll tell you right, it just, like, I know what they're trying to do, but there wasn't enough pop, pun not intended, with the chocolate candies that were inside. The M&Ms, like, I know they weren't M&Ms, it might have been W&Ws in this case. But, I would say right now that they were, like, the least successful of the group. It just tastes like a Rice Krispie treat. It tastes like a crunchy Rice Krispie treat because you can get the crunch from the chocolate candy. That's the only real difference I see. I'll go into the middle here. The double chocolatey chunk, super chocolate, super chocolate. Like, it says double chocolatey chunk. I think that's a misnomer. Like I said, it was like at least 5 or 6 things of chocolate in there. They got that chocolate bottom, and it's got chocolate all over it. It just looks to me like a cereal bar, and it comes off no taste of Rice Krispie treat whatsoever. It's just basically chocolate. So if you like chocolate, 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 then by all means, pick some up. I think peanut butter is missing from this pack, because I think it should be in here instead. I would have rather had some sort of chocolate peanut butter concoction than the rainbow, but I'm not the consumer, apparently. The one that was the biggest success was the Blasted S'mores. My God, these things are awesome. From the taste of graham cracker permeating through the entire bar, all the way to little teeny pieces of chocolate bar and the tiny marshmallows, which kind of like add the last kick at the end. Totally recommend them. Definitely the best of the best when it comes to the Rice Krispies variety pack. And I know it may sound a little bit strange, but if you like lemonade and you're a Mountain Dew drinker, or if you're a Mountain Dew drinker that wants something different, or if you are a lemonade drinker that likes a little carbonation, then by all means, my advice to you is try this. I mean, it's probably only going to be around for a short amount of time.
Call from Beckley WV.
Apparently I'm getting called from Beckley again. I thought the elections were over. I don't know why I'm getting calls like this. Anyway, so it's what happens in live television, folks. It's just you hear people call every once in a while, and sometimes you hear them on the answering machine and they get outed here on YouTube. So yeah, this is good. I like this. I mean, I'm going to try this out of the bottle real quick, because when you drink something out of a glass and drink something out of a bottle, it may have a different taste. So I'm just going to taste this real quick. Taking it out of the bottle by itself, it tastes like a lemon-infused Mountain Dew. Exactly what it was. You know, Pepsi, lemon Pepsi, like Pepsi Twist. It tastes kind of like what Pepsi Twist would probably be in this situation. But it's not Pepsi, it's be Mountain Dew, or be Mountain Dew and lemon. I don't know if they've ever done a lemon Mountain Dew. I'm sure they have. But this actually isn't bad. I like this. I do. I'm probably maybe one of the only ones that does, but I like this. This is good. So yeah, I would check it out. It's out for a very short amount of time, but you can get your drink on, your lemonade and Mountain Dew mixed together. So that was Sip and Snack for this week. Next week, we're looking at some different things, and I will obviously let it all be a surprise. It sounds like from now on, there will be at least one sip and one snack in every single edition of Sir Owen's Sip and Snack. And I got a news for you right now. When I get to Orlando, we're going to be doing a lot of various videos, which will probably kick us into 2015. Sip and Snack will be live from Florian Fortescue's Ice Cream Parlor at Diagon Alley at Universal Orlando. And I will hit up the flavors of Club Cool at Epcot. I'm also going to be checking out some of the World Showcase candies that they have at the various World Showcase pavilions in Epcot. And I'm probably going to be trying out some other things as well. So stay tuned for Sip and Snack on location coming at you in December. So as always, thank you guys and girls out there for watching. Hopefully if you enjoyed this new series here on Pop, then you spread the word about it and tell your friends about it. They tell 2 friends and so on and so on and so on. And eventually we get a bigger fan base even than we have already. Once more, this segment will definitely be continuing for quite a long time, so you have my word about that. So in the meantime, if you like these videos, then tell your friends about them, just like I said. If you'd like to leave a comment, you're more than welcome to. And subscribe. The goal is 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2014. We are not as elevated as I'd like to be. I mean, we're over 200 away, but it's still doable, folks. It really is. And if you have a way to make that happen, you can subscribe. And if you'd like to actually like our Facebook fan page, please do. It's Sir Owen Disney Pop on Facebook. Send me a friend request on Facebook. Tell me you like what I do, and you can do so by going to Owen Disney. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter, it's at Sir Owen Disney. And last but certainly not least, if you have some ideas for Sip and Snack that you'd like to see, bearing in mind my things I don't eat and don't drink, or if you'd like to become a part of Sip and Snack yourself and send me your Sip and Snack contribution, you can try things that obviously I would never eat in a million years or drink in a million years. If you want to do alcohol, we can do that, but it's not something I would do. If you want to do it, then send me a video. And as always, if you have suggestions for Pop and you have like things you'd like to get a hold of me, like things you want to clue me in about, like, hey, Owen, I have this new soda I've heard about, and I'll go find it and I'll try it here on camera. So that's what we've got. So you can do so. Get a hold of me. Very simple. SirOwenDisney@gmail.com. So, in the meantime, I want to thank you guys and girls out there for watching. And until tomorrow, boys and girls, that's all I got to say about that.